Welcome to the eye test. Today we're looking at Ayo Dosunmu. Here are my impressions of his game before doing any research. We'll take a look at these at the end of the video and see what we've learned. Let's break down his game. First, let's look at this common play run by the Bulls. I like this action because it shows how versatile a player Ayo is. Ayo starts as the initiator for this play with the ball in his hands. You can see there's a screen action on the weak side of the court, which can be used as a decoy or the main action for the play. Here we see the same setup again. The help defense has to pay attention to the pick and roll on the other side of the floor, and you can see how the help defender is held up just enough by the screen action that it allows Ayo to use his speed to make the nice layup. Here again is the same action. With the defensive help outside the paint, Ayo drives and this time goes to the layup. This one misses, but you can see that he drew two defenders, allowing for the easy offensive rebound by his teammate. Again, we see the same setup this time. This time the play goes to a cutting DeRozan off the screen, and Ayo is able to throw the nice entry pass to get him moving toward the basket. In this clip we can see a similar setup to the previous actions, where we see there is action on the weak side of the floor while Ayo brings the ball up court. But instead the Bulls run a second screen for the cutting Vucevic, and Ayo throws the entry pass to get him a look toward the basket. While he's able to initiate plays with the ball in his hands in half-court sets, Ayo's main strength comes from his ability in transition. He's a willing passer with some high flyers on his team, making him a popular outlet for transition plays. And he's currently tied for third among rookies for assists per game. His contributions in transition have helped the Bulls lead the NBA in transition field goal percentage according to NBA.com. In addition to his transition passing, Ayo is a talented passer in half-court sets. He often makes the right read and has a wide array of deliveries. He uses bounce passes and no-looks to find open cutters and often catches the defense off guard with slick inside passes. And he can routinely make passes through tight windows. Partly because of his passing ability, Ayo has become the starting point guard for the Bulls due to all their injuries this season, and he's performed well in that role. In these next clips, let's take a look at his drives from the corner. He often spots up in the corner in the Bulls offense and is able to make plays out of that position. Again, another slick inside pass. Really nice ball movement on this play as it starts with a handoff, and then Ayo gets the ball back and makes a decisive drive, and again the inside pass to the open dunk. In this clip again, he is spotted up in the corner. He drives opposite the baseline to another nice inside pass to Vucevic. His speed and decisiveness from the corner is hard to defend when he can catch the ball and go, and he uses his passing ability to find the open look. Since he's a great catch-and-shoot three-point shooter, currently leading NBA rookies in three-point percentage, defenses have to close out hard onto him, allowing him to blow by and create open passing lanes.
16-4 run, Alvin.
And here, another crafty wraparound delivery to the open dunk.
And Vucevic gets right to the rim.
Now let's take a look at his finishing at the basket ability. Ayo is currently leading NBA rookies that play more than 15 minutes a game in field goal percentage, shooting 52.7%. At 6'5" with a 6'8" wingspan, he has the speed and athleticism to make some nice dunks and finishes around the rim. Most of his at the basket finishes are layups. Let's take a look at one of his strengths again, how he attacks in transition.
That's a heck of a sequence from Chicago.
Ayo has a straight line speed to beat most defenders in a foot race to the basket. He also has very good touch around the rim and can finish even when defended well. From double clutches to reverse layups, his finishing is well polished, especially for a rookie. With his passing and finishing ability, he is very dangerous for opposing teams when he is running the floor in transition.
He's from Chicago.
Garland stutter steps, finds Markkanen around the horn and goes to Okoro. Okoro goes baseline, that's blocked by Vucevic.
You'll also see him use his very good Euro step, allowing him to slice toward the basket for open layups. And a nice crossover to the left-hand finish, again showing his versatility at the rim. These next clips will highlight his ability to make high off the backboard layups when the defense is tight. Notice again another action with him starting in the corner, and this time coming off a screen to the handoff and driving, then using his speed to get to the basket, and finish over the help defense with a layup high off the glass. And I like this play, just a pick and roll handoff where he uses straight up speed to get to an open scoop layup with 3 defenders nearby. And then on this play, I don't even know what to call this finish. It's like a half floater layup that he glides in over the outstretched big man. Here are some more examples of his finishes. Again, we find Ayo in the corner. This time the defender leaves to protect the rim, and he quickly drives and gets up a nice double clutch layup. He's also a timely cutter when off ball and takes advantage when the defense loses focus. And again, this is a nice finish into a bigger defender who's in good position. And here again in this clip, another nice cut and another nice acrobatic finish. This next play is something the Bulls will run occasionally. This variation involves DeRozan getting a staggered screen while Vucevic slips the screen and cuts towards the corner. He sets up a screen for Ayo, and then Ayo cuts off the screen and blows by the defense for another nice scoop finish layup high off the glass. Even though he's naturally right-hand dominant, Ayo also has the ability to finish with his left hand at the basket. Here we see more of a traditional pick and roll out of the corner to a left-hand finish where the rim protector doesn't really have a chance to defend this. In this play, he fakes the pick and roll action to the backdoor, right to the basket, and finishes again with the left hand. And again, attacking in transition against a great rim protector, he goes to the left-hand finish to get the layup in before it gets blocked. These next clips will be examining his floater. Another reason why his field goal percentage is so high is that he has a very good floater in his game. He uses his good handles to find open space, and here he floats the ball all the way in from outside the painted area. In this play from the corner, I like how decisive he is with the one dribble long range floater, kind of from an awkward angle, but he still makes it. Here's another common play out of the corner. Ayo receives a screen and a handoff screen into a pick and roll action, leading to another long floater from the foul line. Let's take a look at his jump shooting next. He's a great shooter and can use his handle to create space from his defenders. He has a terrific crossover that he can use going into mid-range shots. In this clip, again he's starting from the corner and aggressively drives toward the baseline, and he pops for the mid-range shot. And I really like this move as he fakes like he's going toward the baseline, then uses that quick crossover to pop left and go to the mid-range again. In this next clip, he does almost the opposite, faking left, showing off the ability to dribble with both hands, then quickly crosses right toward the baseline for the mid-range. Ayo loves to reject screens. Here we can see his defender preparing to run into the screen, as Ayo changes direction to find the opening for the mid-range shot.
Dosunmu knocks down the jumper.
Now let's take a quick look at his three-point shooting. Ayo currently leads NBA rookies in three-point percentage, shooting 39.6% from three. Almost all of his three-point attempts come as catch-and-shoot threes, which I think is a big reason why his percentage is so high. He usually spots up in the corner or on the wing and can be an outlet when the defense collapses on his driving teammates. I don't think he ever took one off-the-dribble three-pointer in any of the clips I watched while researching, and the stats back that up with a 98.2% of his threes being assisted. During his 3-year college career at Illinois, his shot selection vastly improved, setting the groundwork for his great shooting percentage as an NBA rookie. Ayo's defense is another part of his game where he is remarkably well-rounded. He has the athleticism, speed, length, and drive to defend almost any guard in the NBA. His ability to get steals adds to his effectiveness in transition. And his perimeter defense has definitely helped the Bulls, as their top defenders have been injured for most of the season. These next clips show his ability to get blocks in transition. His speed and timing really help him here. I want to point out how much ground he covers in this play to eventually get the block in transition. Since he's in the corner a lot, it makes plays like this even more impressive. And in this clip, he's a solid 2 steps behind the ball handler as he uses his speed to catch up and get the block. He always gives a lot of effort on the defensive side as well. I like how he fights through the screens here and is able to recover and get the block from behind. And on this play, he's a solid step behind and navigates the jail move well to somehow get back in front of the ball handler and affect the shot. And then he contests the putback without fouling, just enough for it to miss. In these next clips, we'll look at how he moves his feet well and uses his quickness to stay in front of who he's guarding. Here we see him stay with Trae Young, who's one of the quicker players in the league, and defend him relatively easily despite an array of dribble moves from Trae. And here he moves his feet well, leading to the contested shot, and does a good job not fouling. And another play where the ball handler attacks right at him and he doesn't foul and gets the swipe down block. Overall, on defense, he may have some issues with bigger and stronger players in the NBA, but he can comfortably stay with most guards. Okay, now we can take a look at my prediction versus actual stats and see that I was lower on his shooting outside of free throws, and I underrated his handle and finishing. He's a great rookie and a supreme level role player who's pretty much good at everything. Thank you for watching. Let me know in the comments a player you'd like to see and what your impressions of their game is. Please like the video if you learned something, and I'll see you guys in the next video.